Hi readers, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Katie.
And welcome to Not Another Heroine, the book pod where we celebrate the heroines we love
and roast the ones we don't. We'll be your TBR FGMs.
Fairy godmothers.
And find you the best 5-star reads, the spiciest romance, and save you from the overhyped DNFs.
So grab your favorite drink and get cozy. Welcome to Season 3. I have no idea how to start this episode except to say, hi readers.
Hi readers! It's a book update. We're going to talk about a bunch of things, and then I just need to word vomit about the weirdest book that I ever read.
Maybe we should start with that.
That's fair. It is an icebreaker for sure. I went to Barnes & Noble, and as you guys are probably picking up, I kind of just like freeball when I'm there, and I'll just like get a book and be like, okay, I guess I'll eventually read this sometime. So I bought this book. I will tell the title in a second. I thought that it was like a dark academia romance.
That's what it looks
Heavy.
like when you sent me the cover.
Yeah, dude. There's like a girl on it. Her face is kind of like shadowed. It's all black. It looks very dramatic. I was expecting dark academia, romance, fantasy, but like maybe not a lot, some kind of like magic. And that's what the back kind of like leads you to believe. Like I almost need to read the summary for you guys so you kind of like get where my mind space is at. Bought it a long time ago, wanted to read a book, found it on the shelf, and I was like, oh, this looks good. Existential dread immediately. I smashed the whole thing. That's all I did all of yesterday. I read this book straight through. Props to my partner for just taking over child rearing responsibilities for like a day and a half while I could read this book. It was wild. I think I don't understand anything that happened in the plot, but like, boy, was it a journey. It's like horror, thriller, philosophy with like a little bit of romance, magic, fantasy. I don't know what the fuck. Vita
Sounds like
Nostra?
the Familiar is what it sounds like.
Yes, but like if you took acid and then read the Familiar.
Oh no.
Dude. It's Vita Nostra by Marina and Sergey Dyachenko. It's a married couple, which I thought was really cool. And then I found out afterwards that the guy is a psychiatrist. And I was like, okay, that checks out why this book was fucking, I
All
don't
over
know.
the place.
Yeah, because I also don't know what like Russian authors are smoking when these write. Like, this is not the first book that I have had existential crisis over after reading that was like originally written in Russian and got translated. Dog.
I am intrigued. We're not highlighting this book as the pick of the week, readers, because it is so far outside of our normal
Yeah.
genre. But like the fact that you smashed it like in one sitting, that says quite a lot about the writing style and storytelling.
Yeah.
So maybe do check it out.
Yeah. The writing is super good. The translation is really good too because it was originally written in Russian. So the translator, props to her, like incredible work. Super weird. Girl basically gets taken into this like crazy school that kind of feels like a cult the whole time that you're like reading about it. And then she like breaks into like a different existence of being and they're like manipulating reality. Trippy as fuck. That's all I'm going to say about it. Vita Nostra. It is not dark academia romance, though. Let me just.
To turn to a lighter option for readers, this too is probably not your standard pick of the week. I am listening to a book.
Oh.
I know, rare. It's called The Other Bennet Sister. I'm on a Jane Austen streak. This is a story about Mary Bennet.
Really? What?
Yeah. I I won't say much aside from the fact that it's like Mary's like justification story,
Hmm?
but the author tried to mirror Jane Austen's style. That's why I'm listening to it and not reading it because it's a little thick. But as an audiobook, I'm like 20% through and it's engaging. It's like good background.
Hmm.
Period drama in the back, you're doing other stuff. I don't think it would fall into our romance or romantasy lanes, but the complete opposite of what it sounds like Vita Nostra is, because the
Yeah.
most exciting thing that has happened so far is Mary has gotten fitted for her glasses.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you like Mary now more, or is she still like a very unsympathetic character?
No, this book does a good job at making Mary relatable, and I think, honestly, for readers like you and I think we probably relate to Mary as a character more so, like,
Hmm.
than the others because it's all about her, like, not measuring up to her sisters and her trying to find a way to, like, access her parents' affection. So she
Oh,
tries to read, like, philosophy books to, like, relate to her dad, and her dad's like, "Those are silly, stupid philosophers. I don't know why you're wasting your time reading them, Mary."
oh,
And Mary realizes that her mother only cares about beauty, so she's never gonna be like her mother's favorite.
oh,
It's it's kinda sad,
oh my
but
god. Maybe
but
too sympathetic now.
yeah, like I said, it's not like escape reading, it's a good background.
That's fair. I respect that. I don't know that I wanna be sad and, trigger some, like, parent trauma. I'll just, give myself existential dread, it's fine.
I think that quite sums up our 2 reading experiences and how we follow the path to Barnes& and Noble.
Yep, that's fair, and then we come back to romantasy to kinda ground ourself in,
Exactly.
happiness.
Well, we wanted to do this reading update so you all know kinda where we stand in our publishing schedule, what's coming up ahead. First off, the mid-season review was our last full-length, almost full-length episode for now. We are
Mhm.
going to turn with our regular episodes starting June 16th. So we'll open with Ravishing the Heiress by Sherry Thomas.
Yee, yee, yee.
That will post on June 16th. And then we will have our picks of the week and some special bonus episodes, but we have something fun in the works maybe.
Bum, 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 bum. That was a drum roll, a really bad one.
We can't say too much about it yet, but do you wanna give a few hints?
We are potentially, possibly, maybe doing an author interview on the pod.
We're
Ooh.
very excited. So, we will keep you posted as things develop, and that might happen in between our, like, resumption of regular episodes.
Yep. A little something to keep you going while we are breaking.
Yep. Any other are we missing any updates?
I don't think so. I think that
Okay.
was the big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to let people know that, like,
We haven't
we are
forgotten you.
coming back. Yeah.
We just
This
need a
is an
bit of a break.
intentional break. Yeah.
We need to get caught up, do some more recording, read some more, maybe
Mhm.
some more romantasy where we actually belong,
Yeah,
and yeah.
yeah.
So we'll see you
Well,
all at the end of June.
from our shelf to yours.
We will see you on the next page.
Hi, readers. Like what you've been hearing? Check out the Spice Archive at notanotherheroine.com to see all of our reviews and ratings. And if you'd like to support our growing library, find us on Patreon and get access to exclusive bonus content.
If you'd like to just listen, we post new episodes every Monday and Wednesday on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Thanks for listening.